The rain was pounding so hard I couldn't hear my own screams. I was home alone, or so I thought. Something was in the house with me that night, watching, waiting, scratching at the walls. This is my true story from 2015, and the Polaroid photo that proves I wasn't alone. If you dare, watch till the end for what I found in the attic. Thunder. I still remember the way the windows shook. The way the floorboards groaned like they were breathing. Every sound felt closer than it should have been. I told myself it was just a storm. Just an old house settling. Just my imagination running wild. But imagination doesn't leave wet footprints on dry carpet. It doesn't whisper your name through metal vents. And it doesn't smile in photographs when no one else was there. I didn't survive that night because I was brave. I survived because whatever was inside that house let me go. Back in 2015, I was 22 years old. A broke college student. Living with my parents in a quiet suburban neighborhood in Ohio. They were out of town that weekend. Anniversary trip. Just me, the house, and a forecast warning about heavy rain. The house wasn't new. 2 stories. A narrow staircase. An attic no one ever used. That night started normal. Microwave dinner. Muted TV. Rain tapping against the roof like impatient fingers. I remember checking my phone. No messages. No missed calls. Around 10, the power flickered for the first time. Just a blink. Enough to make my heart jump. I laughed it off. Storms did that. But then I heard something upstairs. Not a creak. Not the wind. Footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Like someone pacing back and forth in a room that should have been empty. At first, I didn't move. I just listened. The footsteps stopped. Then started again. 1 step. 2 steps. Always above me. I called out. "Dad?" My voice sounded small. No answer. Thunder. The rain intensified, slamming against the windows. The footsteps resumed, heavier now, like someone wearing soaked boots. Then the hallway door upstairs creaked open. I heard it. Clear as day. My stomach dropped. I grabbed my phone. No signal. Just spinning bars. The footsteps moved toward the stairs. Each step deliberate. Measured. Then they stopped again. Silence. Too quiet. The air vent above the couch rattled. A whisper slid through the metal. My name. Soft. Wet. I stood up fast, heart pounding, scanning the room. Nothing. That's when I noticed the carpet. Dark shapes. Leading from the front door toward the kitchen. Wet footprints. Bare feet. I backed away slowly. Every instinct screamed to run, but my legs wouldn't listen. The lights flickered again. Once. Twice. Then the power went out completely. Total darkness. I heard a door handle rattle upstairs. Then another. Fast. Aggressive. Like someone testing which room I was hiding in. I turned on my phone flashlight. The beam shook as badly as my hands. The footprints were gone. Vanished. The smell hit me next. Rot. Damp earth. Something old. The whisper came back through the vents. Closer now. Come upstairs. My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. Then I heard breathing behind me. Slow. Deep. Not mine. I spun around. Nothing. But the temperature dropped instantly. My breath fogged the air. The staircase creaked. Someone was coming down. I ran. Not toward the door. Toward the hallway. I don't know why. Panic makes stupid decisions. I slammed into the coat closet and pulled the door shut behind me. Darkness swallowed everything. The breathing followed. Right outside the door. Slow. Enjoying itself. My heart felt like it would explode. Blood-curdling fear locked my muscles. The flashlight flickered on again through the crack in the door. That's when I saw it. A shadow stretched across the hallway wall. Too tall. Too thin. Its head tilted sideways. Listening. Thunder. The closet door handle twitched. Once. Twice. I bit down on my sleeve to keep from screaming. The breathing grew louder. Wet. Gurgling. Then it walked away. I counted. 1 second. 10. 30. Silence. I pushed the door open. The hallway was empty. But the wall wasn't. A bloody handprint was smeared beside the light switch. Fresh. Dripping. I followed the trail upstairs without thinking. The flashlight barely cut through the darkness. At the top of the stairs, I saw it fully. Standing near my parents' bedroom. Tall. Black. Featureless. Except for the grin. Too wide. It turned toward me. And ran. The house erupted with movement. Doors slammed. Floorboards screamed. I chased it into the spare room. Then it vanished. The attic ladder creaked above me, lowering itself. I climbed into the attic shaking. Every step felt like a mistake. The flashlight beam landed on an old trunk in the corner. Dust covered. Unlocked. Inside were photographs. Dozens of them. Families. Couples. Children. Every photo had the same thing. The figure. Standing behind them. Smiling. Different years. Different decades. Same house. Then I saw the Polaroid. My parents. Standing in the living room. From years before I was born. The figure stood behind my mother. Its hand on her shoulder. And taped to the lid was a note. It stays with who stays. The attic door slammed shut below me. Something climbed the ladder. Slowly. I don't remember how I got out. I just remember morning light. Police lights. Rain finally stopping. They found nothing. No prints. No blood. The attic was empty. Except for the Polaroid. I kept it. I moved out a month later. My parents sold the house. But it didn't stay there. In 2026. I still hear scratching at night. On walls that aren't mine. Sometimes I wake up and feel breathing beside me. And sometimes I swear I see a shadow in old photos. Smiling. So what do you think it was? A demon? A stalker? Something older than the house itself? Comment your theory below. Like this video if it made you check your doors tonight. Subscribe for weekly horror stories. Next week, the woman in my back seat. I've told you my confession. Now I'll ask you this. What would you do if you weren't alone?